opportunity and putting what challenges Australia needs to overcome to be able to take advantage of what is a really significant economic opportunity. So how do you put practical applied learning into a university course that gives humans an insight into what it would be like to work in those kinds of roles day to day?
So my name is Timothy McKay. I'm the founder of OK RDY, and we put together OK RDY Cyber Edition in partnership with AustCyber, and particularly the Canberra node with ACT government's support. It's really great to see people from industry with experience, workplaces, either that be from a cyber education, cyber affairs or cyber security perspective. Just happy to have a conversation and help guide some of Canberra's emerging talent.
With permission from my elders, I say Yuma, Yumalundi, Yango Galanyin, Nalawiri Nanawaldara. Hello and welcome. Today we're all here in Ngunnawal country.
Right now we have estimated that there is around about 18,000 missing people out of the cyber workforce in Australia, and we need to double that over the next 8 years, and that's a really conservative estimate.
Globally, one of the fastest growing sectors. In Australia alone last year we spent $3.9 billion, and that's expected to triple over the next decade.
Everything we do depends on the trust in our systems. Trust is a human condition. So can you trust the device that you're using now? Can you trust the data on it?
You'd be horrified to know how little understanding there is out there. So the world's your oyster for those that are looking at for work.
And he said, well, tell me how you think it'll be important. And I said, I can't imagine a world without cybersecurity.
How can mentoring help attract and bridge the talent gap needed to harness Australia's cyber potential?
I think it's really important to recognise that, we think of cyber professionals as Mr. Robot sitting there coding and online. I think there's so many different professions inside and skills required inside cyber.
And we are trying to attract more talent into the space, and part of the reason for that is because we have more jobs than we have talent.
That over the next 8 years in this part of the world, $1 trillion is going to be spent on cybersecurity products and services. Absolutely, we should be ready to take more than our fair share. So having a mentoring platform to make sure that we have got the most spirited and talented people coming into our workforce, as well as staying in our workforce, is absolutely critical.
If you're looking for a career that is one in high demand, one that is constantly evolving with consistently new challenges that keeps the job fresh and interesting.
As myself, and I got to choose one really bright, talented young guy to come and work with me to help me do it, and he's now running security for Google, which is amazing.
Whatever you've done in your first career, or whatever you've done in life to date, you can capitalise on that in the cybersecurity domain.
Our daily lives, our economic prosperity and our national security absolutely depends on the stable and safe and resilient cyberspace.
So what does it mean to be in a citizen in a digital democracy? Do you own your own data? Because in Australia you don't, but you do in Estonia. In Taiwan, and these are countries that have just come out of authoritarian dictatorships, so they're very aware of what can be done to individuals.
There is no economy, industry, Australia without cybersecurity.
There's a saying in strategy, and people like Lawrence Freedman and Colin Gray will say that you never see a change in strategy until there's been a disaster.
So we find it super, super exciting to be working with organisations like OK RDY to be able to respond to that call to action. And in some ways it is a call to arms.
You're never too old to have a mentor that can just be that voice of wisdom and give you that perspective.
The mentee has someone who's an advocate for them into the industry as well.
For some people, they are really passionate about being mentor and mentees at the same time. They want to learn from someone, and also they want to give something back, so which they can just use our platform.
We put on Cyber Edition as a way for students to better engage with industry, government and the academic community so they could learn more and really demystify what the cyber ecosystem is all about.